we have taken all these Pokemon from the past 4 weeks of catching that we've spent a lot of time prepping, getting ready for, and now they get a second chance to shine, but we get to see different combinations. So it's a little harder to predict typing and what we might see on the other side.
Which translates to fun.
Potentially.
Potentially.
If I see that Kingdra again, I'm going to choke on this water.
Hello everyone, GoodraFTW here, and welcome back to Shiny Showdown. We are on episode 15, 3/4 of the way finished with our season 3 here. So today we're doing our third all-star battle. We're going to be taking all of the shinies that we found between episodes 11 and 14, last week's episode, making a big old team that we're going to go against Allie with in a best of 3 using some just normal VGC regulations. So let's go ahead and jump into those team previews. I've kind of been building this entire block towards a specific kind of team, so I'm very excited to show you guys what I've been cooking in the kitchen here, and hopefully it'll be enough to win another all-star battle. Alright, so this is kind of what we've been working on this entire block of this season. We have been building up to this team here, and the crux of which is our Politoed. So Politoed here holding the citrus berry. Of course, we've got the Drizzle. We've been working on building up to a rain team, so we are hopefully going to be able to get it off pretty well. I've still got the same EV investments and moveset. We're mostly just using this thing for the Drizzle to get the rain off as soon as possible. So as long as we can get that done, hopefully we'll just figure it out from there. But it might not be as optimized as one would hope, but as long as we can get some rain shenanigans going, I don't really mind. So returning from last week, we do have our Raichu. Raichu is very important for us because Raichu has the Lightning Rod. So if we do anticipate any electric moves coming in, we could swap into the Raichu here, get a nice Lightning Rod to just redirect an electric attack and protect a potential water type who would otherwise take super effective damage from it. But we got the same moveset from last week as well, Electro Ball, Nuzzle, Thunder, Fake Out. Also returning from last week, we have our Choice Banded Kingdra. Kingdra, obviously, with the Swift Swim. We did go with a physical set because its attack and special attack are actually the same. But move pool wise, it's probably better for a special attacker, but I just wanted to try out physical. Sue me, I guess. But we do have the Waterfall, the Iron Head, the Flip Turn, the Outrage. So since we have Politoed setting the Drizzle, we should be able to get our Swift Swim off immediately, which means we can just Flip Turn out into anything right off the bat if we need to. So it should be fine. And plus, Waterfall, Iron Head has chance to flinch. They do give flinch chance. So if we're going to outspeed everything, we get an extra like 15-30% chance to potentially take one of Allie's turns, which is super fun. Next up is one that's actually kind of surprising for me, and it's the Beartic. Still holding the Metronome. Metronome is going to increase the power of a move the more you use it in succession. But the reason Beartic is here because Beartic gets Swift Swim as well, which I find hilarious. So we do have Aqua Jet just for some priority. Also gets boosted in the rain, which is nice. Thrash is essentially just a normal type Outrage, but we also do have Avalanche and Icicle Crash as well for some stab moves. Next up, we're bringing our Komodo back with the Throat Spray. We didn't really get to use this to the best of our abilities when we caught this because we kind of got walled by a Terra Fairy, which was a little unfortunate for us. So hopefully Komodo can get a chance to redeem himself. So we have the same move set. Komodo doesn't really have the best of abilities, so we're just still with Bulletproof. We do have Protect, Orsphere, Terra Blast, and Clanging Scales. So this is actually a special attacker. I'm just getting all of my Pokemon all kinds of whacked out with their affiliations and whatnot. So we do have a special attacker in the Komodo if we decide we do need a special attacker to come in. But I guess we'll find out when we get there, huh? Very bulky Pokemon, just going for a special wall here. So we have the Crunch, the Drain Punch, the Low Sweep, and the Iron Head. And then Intimidate is just a fantastic ability to lower attack. So overall, I think we're doing pretty good bulk-wise on this guy. So that's the team. I'm pretty excited to try out like an actual cohesive strategy for once. And maybe if this works out, maybe future teams will actually have a theme or strategy kind of going into them and kind of help drive what we're trying to hunt for when we do get our sandwiches.
Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what we are working with for All-Stars. There are so many awesome Pokemon, particularly in those 3rd and 4th episodes of this set, that really kind of deserved another chance. And I definitely wanted to bring that into tonight's battle. The idea with this team here, rather than trying to set together a cohesive, concise group of 6, I've kind of put them together in pairs. So you're going to see kind of my thinking as I'm going through them in their pairs. So the first pair that I have here is Tatsugiri and Dondozo. So Tatsugiri, I kept the Water Terra type, and I have the Mental Herb. We have had issues with like Taunt and stuff from Dave's side, so I wanted to be 100% sure if I needed to do something like Substitute or Protect, then I would be just fine. I also have Endure and Draco Meteor, but the real thing that makes Tatsugiri great is the Commander ability, where it goes inside of Dondozo's mouth and then Dondozo gets a little bit of a boost. I did do some IV or some EV training, so I definitely boosted up the HP and the speed of this one. Next we have Dondozo. I did keep the Fairy Terra typing. I felt that that was really, really effective, especially when we were dealing with those dragon types. And I know moving into our finale in 5 episodes that he does have one team that is exclusively dragons, and guess what? Dragon type moves do not affect fairy types. So I wanted to be ready for this one. I did put the Rocky helmet on Donbozo because the idea is we want a defensive wall. We want a full on tank here. We have Protect, Terra Blast against those pesky dragon types. We have Order Up and Wave Crash as well. And then when attacking, we ignore the target stat changes, so I'm hoping that if we have all of these, if Dave's, littered himself with boosts like he did last week with Kingdra, then we're going to be a little bit more prepared with the Unaware, because we'll be blissfully unaware of those. And we have increased the attack, the speed, and some special defense as well in terms of our effort values. Pair number 2, we have Probopass. We did not get to use Probopass in the battle 2 weeks ago, but I did equip leftovers, and we kept the original Terra typing with the Rock type. We have Body Press, Power Gem, Discharge, and Sunny Day, and here is exactly why we are going to use this with our Boliva. With Sunny Day, we have our Terra type Fire, our Boliva. We're going to be able to use that Solar Beam like that. We're going to be able to Terra Blast Fire. Boom! Extra power there as well. So that is the idea here. I think that these two will go together because we'll be able to take those powerful moves that usually take a lot of time to set up, and they won't take as long. For our Probopass, our effort values, kind of more honed in on the special attack, and then we mixed a little bit with the defense and the special defense. And then for our Boliva, we did go heavy on the special attack and heavy on the HP. So our last two, our supplemental Pokemon, the ones that we're going to kind of pair depending on what we see from Dave's side, we have Sandy Shocks with the Ground Terra type and the Focus Sash. That Focus Sash was really, really helpful last week. But we're going to, I did make some changes to the attacks here. We do have Volt Switch and Stealth Rock, which didn't change, but we did add Earth Power and Mirror Coat. I think Mirror Coat could be kind of volatile if we are very selective with when we use that. Protosynthesis also is going to increase our attack or special attack power in the sunlight, so this could be a great pair with Probopass as well. Our effort values for this, we did hone in on the speed, hone in on the special attack. We wanted to be ready to go. And then last, certainly not least, it feels like it's been forever since we've seen Alfonso the Toxicroak, but we did attach the Black Sludge because if we have it as a poison type, it's going to restore its HP. And then we have Sucker Punch, Gunk Shot, close combat and sword stance. I do need to be careful. This is not one to use with the kind of the fire types and the sunny day, because it does get hit a little bit harder by fire type moves, especially when sunny day is in effect. So a lot of different things coming into play here. Effort values, we increased attack and speed. So a lot of different things coming into play here. I'm excited to see what's in store for us. That Kingdra, kind of crazy. I know that we might see a couple, I know we saw a dragon type, like a couple dragon types. I know we've seen Dugong as an ice type. So he's gotten a very fun variety of Pokemon, and I feel like I'm working with the best that I have here. I just think this combination might be the most effective combination that I've done so far. We better start knocking on some wood here, just saying. But let's just get into this battle and let's get the show on the road. As a reminder, I have to win 2 of the next 3 battles in order to take this all-star battle, which I'm really, really hoping it is finally my time to shine.
Alright, battle 1 of our all-star battle is starting very shortly. So last time, she had Terra Fairy on the Dondozo. I still think the lead is this for now. I'm going to bring the Raichu in the back just in case. And then from there, I really don't have the best of coverage, to be honest. Let's bring in Komodo. I think that's decent enough. So we'll lead Politoed Kingdra with Raichu Komodo in the back. Let's see how that works. Because I forgot about the Dondozo Tatsugiri. I blocked it out of my mind, apparently, even though it was only 2 weeks ago. 2 episodes ago. So, if we do see the Dondozo, we at least know about the fairy typing, which could be good, which could be bad. We are going to see Edmund and Sam. All right, so we got Politoed Kingdra. All right, so let's go. I think I'm okay with doing an Icy Wind here. I'm gonna Iron Head the Probopass. Maybe potentially get a flinch. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. Does decent damage. We're gonna get an Icy Wind, lower some speed. Did not do as much damage as I would hope on the Arboliva. Critical hit on Sam though. We are gonna drop some speed. I don't know how much that really matters, being as we are speedy. We're gonna see the Hyper Voice. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Okay, so the Icy Wind did matter. Good to know. Good to know. All right, so Politoed. Kind of want to Ice Beam this thing. I really don't. We do have to switch Edmund out. Let's go into the Komodo and see where this gets us. We will need to try to reset the sun at some point. Which I should probably go for the Probopass. Especially since it's got the sunny day. Oh, we are going to see the Solar Beam. This is probably the end of our Politoed. Nope. Into the Komodo. That is fine. That is very fine. We are going to see the Discharge. Should proc Citrus? Yes? Yes? Oh! Come on, man. Alright, well, we got the Citrus. Yikes, dude. That's unfortunate. Alright, so do we expend our Terra here? I feel like Icy Wind has the... Can I really risk that, though? Let's bring in the Raichu. And then I am going to Terra into this, and we're going to Aura Sphere into Sam. We're going to get our Raichu back in here. We do have the focus sash, so as long as she's not doubling in, we should be fine. But she did have withdrawing the Edmund. Okay, that's fine. We fortunately not going into it. Oh, we do have the lightning rod, so if it does discharge, that is fine. We are going to see Sandy Shocks has the special attack boost. So as long as we can take out the Probopass, we can safely come back in with the Politoed, which is all well and good for me. We are still faster than the Probopass, but we're paralyzed! Come on! Gosh, alright, we're going to see the discharge, but Raichu's just going to slurp it up, and we're good to go. Oh, never mind. Still hits Komodo. Fun times. Gosh, man. Okay. I do not like that Sam is getting so much value from all of this. We have got to break through paralysis and hit this thing. Otherwise, Sturdy can... If Probopass gets Sturdy, I feel like it does. But if Probopass has Sturdy, we don't want it to reset. That is something we very much do not want to see. So we're faking out the Sandy Shocks just so it doesn't do anything crazy. We're going to see Terra Boost. Ground? Okay, Terra Ground. This is fine. It's absolutely okay. We are going to fake it out. It has flinched. We get the Aura Sphere off 4 times. There we go. There we go. Okay, we can reset the rain. Which is good. So I think this turn we protect with Komodo and withdraw the Raichu going back out into the Politoed. We are going to see Edmund. So we leave this and protect this. I feel like there might be another Solar Beam coming in, but if since we're resetting the rain here, if she did decide to click Solar Beam, it will take the 2 turns again, which is very good for us at the very least. So we are going to reset the weather. Photosynthesis does go off too. We get paralyzed again. So no protect. Very, very possible that Komodo goes down here. We are going to see the Earth Power into the Politoed slot. Not our best work, but yeah, the Hyper Voice nail in the coffin, unfortunately. But we have reset the rain, which is what we were hoping to get out of that. So from here, do we bring back in the Raichu? Because Komodo... Because I think we can fake out... I think she'll Earth Power the Raichu again. So I think we fake out Edmund, and then we can pretty safely go for a Clinging Scales. I would hope. Because I imagine she wants to take out this Raichu, but since we're sashed, we can eat at least 1 Earth Power if, at the very least. We're gonna see Earth Power into the Raichu. Okay, so brings us down to sash, which is fine. We're not taking any residual damage, so Raichu does get to stick around for another turn. We are. Why? Oh my gosh! Come on! It's. Oh. This is so dumb, man. All right. Well, we're just gonna have to Thunder. Oh, it's so bad. It didn't even take it out. Dang, dude. I got paralyzed 3 out of 4 turns. Komodo's on the field. Alright. I'm gonna click waterfall. We're just gonna log into waterfall. Unfortunate. Hopefully this takes out Edmund. It'll depend on how much damage this earth power. Okay, that buys us a turn. It'll depend on what she brought in the back. I don't think we've seen her last one. Nigel the Chipper, which is Tatsugiri. I'm gonna be honest. That does not bode a lot of confidence in me. It's got Draco Meteor. We gotta go into this thing. It does half. Can we get a flinch? It was a crit. Oh no. Use substitute. Use mirror code again. The rain is gone. The problem is Draco Meteor will hurt. We need to break this sub. If she's convinced that I'm going to use a special move that buys us hopefully enough time. Draco Meteor can miss. We're gonna see the Volt switch. Why does it do so much damage? Oh, this is painful, man. We are gonna see the Draco Meteor. Oh gosh. Those paralysis hurt, but yeah, that was not the team I expected to see, to be honest. So we dropped game 1, but it is best of 3, so we do get another chance to hopefully even, and then another chance to hopefully take tonight's win.
Whew. Alrighty, so we're going into battle 2. I did take the first battle victory, which is like, that's like a relief. That's a weight off my shoulder. I only have to win one more game. This time, we're going to go with Nigel. We're going to go with Don Bozo. We're going to go with Alfonso. And I think for our last one here, we are going to go with Sandy Shocks. I think that even though Sandy Shocks works better with Sunny Day, I think it's going to be a little bit better than maybe having, because we don't have any, like, he doesn't have any grass types on his end. He doesn't have any of that. So I guess we'll find out that way. I think that this is the best plan. I'm like looking. Sam, I think, could be helpful. I think we could go with the ones that we've got here. And we're going to just see how it goes. The dry skin on Toxicroak might be a surprise to him, and I'm hoping it is. I don't know when I'm going to terrestrialize, but I feel like when it's supposed to happen, I'm going to feel it in my heart. I'm so happy that I'm starting to get the hang of how to make that happen. Alright, this time we are starting with Como and Kingdra. Okay. We do have dragon types here. But we need to be careful because with steel type moves on Como, that could be a little bit of an issue. So we gotta be a little bit more careful. Order Up is going to be probably our safest play. We're going to do that against Kingdra. I need Kingdra gone. I wonder if he predicts that I'm going to go for the Kingdra instead of the Como. The Como is a little bit more scary against the Dondozo, but yeah, okay. So he did read me. Womp womp. Okay, so that's interesting. We are going to get the drizzle, so I was kind of hoping you'd do that, actually. Ooh, okay. He read that I was going to immediately go to fairy type, which was incorrect. That's why I didn't go to fairy type. All right, so let's see what we end up with here. All right, that took a pretty good hit on Politoed, but we are going to see the Citrus Berry here. All right, Defense Rose. Now, I wonder how much this Steel is going to, yeah, not very effective. So I did make a good call by not immediately terastallizing. I do have a little bit of an extra buff here with the water types, so, or, yeah, let's do the Wave Crash into Como. Because we do get that extra buff because of the rain. It was really good not to terastallize there. Worth it to knock that guy out. And Nigel avoided the tag. Let's go. Oh, Nigel was going to avoid the attack anyway, but speed fell. Okay. Yeah, Como got a little bit wet there. Ooh, Scrafty. Okay. Okay. Nigel's attack fell, and Don Bozo's attack fell because of Intimidate. Intimidate's really good. I can do this safely now. But I think he predicts that, so we're going to order up into Politoed. I was waiting to see like a protect or something that was going to stop me. Maybe we're hoping to freeze me. We're lowering my speed quite a bit. Okay, Scrafty was hurt with the Rocky Helmet. Yes. This is good. All right. We're going to order up one more time on the Politoed here. Killing Water. Okay, he's really working on lowering all my stats. Don Bozo had the energy drained. Scrafty hurt by the Rocky Helmet. We're getting rid of Politoed. But Kingdra's going to be a little bit intimidating going into this. Defense Rose. Okay. I think that this is going to be the best time for me to go ahead and potentially terastallize. We're going to Terra Blast into the Kingdra. Because we do have that fairy type move. Hopefully I do outspeed him. So that's kind of the idea here. You've heard of aggressive food before, but this is ridiculous. We just have the 2 Pokemon left. I'm feeling really... I'm feeling good about this choice. Because now we've got 2 Pokemon that are weak against fairy types in front of me. Okay. Okay, we're still alive. We're still standing. We're still standing. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. Knock out the Kingdra, please. Knock out the Kingdra. Yes! Okay, we're one away. I do not believe we outspeed Scrafty, so we're just going to be hopeful here. Okay, there we go. Scrafty's getting a lot of damage, specifically... Okay, Scrafty's getting a lot of damage from that Rocky Helmet. I am appreciative of that. Let's do this. Let's go into Alfonso. Whew! Okay. I'm going to substitute, and let's see if a close combat hits. Close combat hits. We took the All-Star Battle! Let's go! He didn't even see what my 4th Pokemon was, so I did make some great choices with this team, and I think just moving forward, I need to consider my Pokemon in terms of pairs or threes or something, because this grouping that I have ended up really working out, considering I had so little to choose from. I had to let go of a lot of water Pokemon, but I was able to get my options were so slim. So that did end up working out, and I'm very, very happy. I can't believe it.
What can you not believe?
I can't believe I took that.
Nah, Dondozu Tatsugiri too strong.
Oh my goodness. Well, good game. I Crafty out there that last time, but I really tried to big brain it this time, and I think that it paid off.
Yeah, you did fine.
Rival has to win at some point, and I'm so happy that this is my first All-Star win, and I'm over the moon.
We gotta initiate the training arc somehow for the protagonist here.
We gotta get that Eye of the Tiger montage.
Yeah, the training montage.
That's what we're gonna do for the finale. Training montage right there.
Yeah, exactly.
But good game. I feel like that we just had such good Pokemon, and I feel like that was a really good battle. I learned a lot myself. I was really thinking through my moves, and I'm just, it just shows, like, put the time in. If you put the time in, then you're going to do better. I put more time into it this week. It is obvious.
Top 125 VGC coming soon.
You already know your girl's going to go to insert world's location for 2025 here after I beat Wolfie in a regional.
True. I'll be there in the studio audience cheering you on.
Well, my journey is still far from over. In fact, I still have my eye on that Shiny Showdown trophy that you have. I'm coming for it. I've got 5 more episodes to make 1 more team, and I'm coming for that trophy. I'm coming for that championship this season. It's mine. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my bones. Maybe it's the excitement of I did well this week, but I'm coming for that trophy. You already know.
We'll see what happens. We got a few more episodes to go, and then you got to go through the gauntlet. So
true. And who knows? Those last 4 episodes, we're gonna see more types, and that could change everything moving forward.
Absolutely. We'll hopefully have some more exciting hunts. Hopefully we can hatch some more eggs too. I'm still waiting for one of us to get that Masuda.
You know, the Masuda method might happen if I actually hatch eggs, so maybe we'll see it next.
I mean, you have the best of luck with them, so
I guess we'll find out.
If you want to see one of us potentially hatch a shiny from an egg, make sure you're subscribed so you can see the last 5 episodes of Season 3. Coming to a close here. We got to get as many as we can get going into our finale. So stick around. Let us know what you guys want to see us hunt. And hopefully it'll just be a good time all the way through. But until then, stay winning, friends.